these people, bro, are continuously in every faction of what he writing about. They cool. Yeah, they cool. They cool. They cool. I'm going one page at a time. Yeah, these people, bro, are continuously. Why you got me on here live, man? What he writing about? He said nothing about you was going like this is shit I'm talking about. That's why I'm cooking everything on this show. One page at a time.
Damn, hold on, man. Let me.
These people, bro. Exactly.
My bad, man.
I ain't know your bad.
Yeah, my bad.
It ain't my bad.
Yeah. My bad.
This dude, bro. I'm Junior.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with the conversation for the start. For the show start.
Nah, that was a setup.
How you figure that?
Straight setup. Gibbons. All right, I got this one. Bam. Perfect. Gibbons. 28 seconds.
Let me go over here to my laptop over here. What I'm trying to do. Damn.
Man, I'm telling you, this mouse, this Apple mouse, whatever they call it, fire.
Don't worry about it. I'm here, man.
Fire. I don't know what you gonna be on.
I'm gonna be on that same mouse, buddy.
I don't know what you gonna be on. I'm on this. I'm making that thing do what it do.
What's so special about it though? I mean,
man, listen, it's better than that little keypad. The hell with that keypad. I can point, click, and get to it.
I've never seen waiting on the hose. Did he click the right link?
I just put the new link in there.
Talking about some black screen is waiting on the hose. How you waiting on the hose when we in here?
He need to get approved, bro. Just approve him, please. Just approve him.
Hey, y'all, give us a minute, man. We gonna get started. Give us just a minute.
Just approve.
Let me go back in here. Shoot.
It says waiting on the host, which means he got to be in here.
2 people have entered and waiting on the rating room. Okay.
Exactly. That's what he's saying. So while you sitting over there, like, what you mean? What is this and all that? That's what it is.
Oh, so when the update is something new,
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of new features on here, bro. We just gotta roll with it because some of this like stuff we just not seeing.
Yeah, y'all in here?
Peace, brothers.
Yeah,
I'm here.
Yeah, there's some different setup on here now, man. Y'all hold on just a second. I don't even know who in it. Anybody in the chat yet? I don't even know because I'm still trying to figure.
Peace to the chat. Sorry, I'm not even talking to you. I'm talking to the people in the crowd.
Okay.
Peace out, everybody. How y'all doing? Everybody have a good Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the women in the chat who are tuned in to the show now later on. Excuse me for my vulgar language dealing with this cat, but he like to set you up before the show starts, and I feel like that's real wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you should do your friend like that. Be like, hey, I'm finna hit the button. Then I'd be like, all right, cool. Let me mute my mic. You never know what could be going on. I could be in the middle of something else.
Right. I was about to come in and expose things I wasn't supposed to yet. But peace to the audience, peace to the panel. I didn't know we was live already.
When you dealing with somebody like him, you bound to let some rad out that ain't supposed to be said anyway. So, you just gotta deal with what you're gonna deal with this particular guy.
I hear you. Happy Mother's Day to everybody.
Yeah, shout out to y'all. You're the real MVP.
How the hell you? Okay. Bro, what the heck is going on?
What channel are y'all on? Because I didn't even see an alert on my YouTube pop up.
We on my.
I ain't getting no alert either, man. I think that's YouTube. It's YouTube doing that.
What they doing?
they bad with the notifications. They've been bad with the notifications lately.
Yeah, I can't even. It won't even let me share to the darn. I can't even share. Y'all gonna have to share this show, man.
Yeah, we'll share.
Cause my thing won't even let me share in these groups or nothing like that, man. Y'all, we finna get started, man. Let me and
What time?
don't. I'm ready, man. Hold on. Let me
I
go
don't
back
think
in.
you're ready. You still crying.
I'm ready.
Oh, crying like a little toddler.
I've been doing that since Friday.
You sure have. Cry about it. Oh no, man. I don't think so, man. I want to have it ready for the people, man. We ain't gonna have it ready, man. Oh, I'm nervous, man. I just want everything to be right. Oh my goodness. Oh man.
And everything Vasa fault. Everything.
Everything all right.
Everything
right.
was my fault.
It's not.
It is still now. Still.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who Vasa is, but yeah.
God damn it. You messed my whole screen up.
Can y'all see my screen out there?
Yeah, I see your screen because you just messed me up.
Peace to everybody in the chat.
Now peace to the chat.
Is my screen sharing? Let me know if my
screen is sharing, Kofi.
Peace, Sister Athena, Lasha, peace, Elder, peace, Column, Cameron, peace, LB, Peach, Coach. One time, y'all please like and share the show. Please share the show. I can't even, for some reason, Facebook not letting me share the show. Please share the show. Please share the show. First, I want to say ETM Hotel. Dua Aku, Dua Netra, Fatmu Alafie, Fatmu Riri, Fatmu what dang, I'm losing train of thought of Fatmu Iwi, Majuba Iba Ie Gungun, Majuba Iba Ie Gungun, Egungun Kiki, Egungun. I always want to give honor and praises to the ancestors because without the ancestors, we wouldn't be here. We are our ancestors. I got Kofi Piesie, our research team on the channel. I mean, on the panel, we got Brother Vasa, Brother Herit, Shawn, Khalfani, Brother Sutek on the panel. Y'all got anything, man, before I get started?
Yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the women out there, all the mothers, first and foremost. Glad y'all here kicking it with us. Y'all could have been anywhere, like my brother Kofi always say, but y'all here with us. Like and share the show as you come forth. If you see it later in the archives, please still do the same. Like and share the show. Appreciate y'all for coming through.
Anybody else? Boy, these new futures, man. I guess ain't nobody else got anything. I'm gonna jump this off real quick. Yes, sir. All right. Am I clear out there, y'all? Am I clear? Today's presentation is called, and see, I don't know how to, so I'm working another laptop today, and this new features. I don't know how to turn my camera off without I hide the thumbnail, so that might help me out some. But today's presentation is called the Akamba people, Warlike and Skillful Craftsmen, the founders of Afrikan town. See, I'm gonna have to hide this down here too. Of Paraguay. I always have to put a disclaimer out here before I get started. My disclaimer is I am not a teacher, but merely a student sharing information. That information provided for the educational purpose only. And if you are in doubt, do the research and have it verified by someone qualified. I reserve the right to change the focus of this presentation, to shut down, sell, or exchange the terms or use at my own discretion. All trademark, design rights, copyrights, registered names, mottos, logos, avatars, or sigmas, marks are used or cited by the website or the property of the respective owners. I reserve the right to change information as it comes available or adapt, changes, improve information as it comes available in the future. Inputs wanted, changes, additions, deletions are encouraged. Everybody that's been following me for a while know this is my saying. As I learn, we all learn. I try to demonstrate this saying all the time. Let's get this culture, and we must not let our ancestors down. All right. The Kabi people, and again, these people are those that might have missed my presentation on last week on Kofi Piesie TV. I did a dedication to John Mbiti, and John Mbiti is this is his people here. This is his tribe, the Akabi people from out of Kenya in East Africa. The Akabi or Akabi is plural. Wakabi are the agriculturalists, music and dance lovers, as well as the Kikaba speaking people and the Bantu extraction living in the semi-arid eastern province of Kenya, stretching east of Nairobi to Tazava, or north up to Embu, Kenya. The Kambi refers to their land as the Yuka Bani, which is currently constituted by Makuni County, Kitu County, and Machakos County. The Masa called the Akambi, the Luguni, and the coastal people of all Ikambi, Wakamaku, due to their scanty dresses. The history. Let's get into the history of who these people are. The ancestors of the Akabi can be said with some certainty to have came from the north, from the regions beyond the Nyabini hills of northeast and the Mount Kenya Kirayagi, which was the original, if not exclusive, homeland of all of the central Kenyans Bantu-speaking people, viz. Kikuyu, Muro, Imbudu, Chaku, and possibly the Mibiru. These are other people that's in that region in Kenya. The people are believed to have arrived in the hills as early as the 1200s. It is generally accepted that started from around 1500, the ancestors of the Kabi, the Kikuyu, Muru, included the Lijimbi and the Taigani, Imbu, and Chaka began moving south into the richer foothills of Mount Kenya. By the early 1600s, they were concentrated as El Thaga, 80 kilometers southeast of the mountains, speaking the confluence of the Thika and the Sagara River. Some argue that the Kamba are related to new ethnic groups having developed from merging various Eastern Bantu communities and the vinicities of the Mount Kilimanjaro around the 15th century. They are believed to have reached their present Mbonu Hill, Strong Hill, in the Machakos district of Kenya in the second half of the 17th century. The mythology. Let's get into the mythology of these people. Like all other Bantu communities, the Akamba have a story of origins that differ greatly from the Kikuyu. It does like, in the beginning, Mulugu, the creator of man and woman. This was the couple from heaven, and the proceeds of a place them on the rocks of Izama, where their root printed, including those of their livestock, can be seen to this day. Mulugu,
then caused a great rainfall from the antehills around a man and a woman came on. These are the initiatories of the spiritual clan of Amo. And this is, we're talking about their creation story. It is so happened that the couple from heaven and the only son, while the couple from the antehills had only daughters. Naturally, the couple from heaven paid dowries from the daughters of the people from the antehills. The family of their cattle greatly increased in members. Within the prosperity, they forgot to give thanks to the Creator. Magulu punished them with a great famine that led dispersals of the family scattering in search of food. Some became the Kikuyu and others Muru, while some remained the original people of Akambi. The Akambis are not specific around the numbers of the children of each couple had initially. And again, when you're looking and you're studying different cosmologies, dealing with a lot of different ethnic groups, you understand the psychology of the people when you're studying their cosmology. So through their cosmology, they are actually explaining through this creation story how the Akaba people ended up in East African through their cosmology. Certain things that they did angered their creator, and their creator created a certain type of famine which dispersed these groups into this region or into this area. The economics of the Akamba originally long distance tradings, but later adopted agriculture due to the ability of the new land that they came into occupy. Today, the Akambi are often found engaged in different professions. Some are agriculturalists, others are traders, while others have taken on formal jobs. Barter trades with the Kikuyu, the Masa, the Muro, the Ibu people, and even the interior of the Majikiti and the Arab people of the coast was also practiced by the Akambi, who straddled the eastern plains of Kenya. Over time, the Akamba extended their commercial activities and well economic controls of the central parts of the land that was later to be known as Kenya, from the Kikaba, the Kiyaya, meaning the Ostrich County, from the Indian Ocean to the East Lakes of Victoria in the west, and all the way up to the Lake of Turkana on the northern frontier. The Akamba trades in local producing goods such as cane, beer, ivory, brass, amulets, tools, weapons, mullets, callets. The food obtained from trading helps offset shortages caused by droughts and famine. The Akamba family. In the Akamba culture, the family Mushi plays a central role in the community. The Akaba extended family or clans is called Mbaya. The man who is the head of the family is usually engaged in the economic activity popularly among the community, like trading, hunting, cattle herding, or farming. He is known as Nao, Tata, or Asa. The women, whenever her husband's occupation works on her plots of land, which she gives up joining her husband's household. She supplies the bulk of food consumed by her family. She grows maize, millets, sweet potatoes, pumpkin, beans, pigeon peas, greens, arrows, roots, Kazavana, yams, and cooler regions like the Kankudu, the Kilungu, and the Mbuni. It is the mother role to bring up children. Even children that have grown up into adults are expected to never contradict the mother wishes. The mother is known as the Watu, or our one. And it's, you see this a lot in a lot of different ethnic groups where the woman is responsible for the food. So she's out in the field, she's an agriculture, so she plants and grows the family or clan food. Here is a picture of the Akaba women. They're out tilling and preparing the food to grow food. These is the Kamba tribe decorated gourd bowls set to with their pottery, their bowls. Here are some of these, the Kamba woodworks. These are some of the other things that they specialize in. They specialize in a lot of woodwork, aid sets. Let's get into a lot of the aid sets. Individuals organized as aid sets, but unlike the Kikuyu, the Imbuyu, the Imbiru, or the Chaco, these were not based on initiations. Men and women of the grade of elders, the Atumi, form political district councils that govern several utis. They also perform functions of priests, acting as ceremony intermediaries between the living and the god or the spirit of the, spirit/ancestors. Clans. The Kabas were originally a group into some 25 dispersed patrilineal clans. They are patrilineal clans because we talked about a while ago that the man, that they consider the man, in the, not in every African culture, but in this culture here, are they consider the man to be the head. The Kaba originally grouped in some 24 dispersed patrilineal clans, the Ututi, the very sides which were often mutual hostile. The Akambi have 14 major clans and 11 minor clans. That makes up a total total of 25 clans, which a family grows into a clan. It is naturally that the clan groups and separates into several clans. This did happen to the Akabi, and you see this a lot in other different ethnic groups as well. If you look at South, what is it? Northeastern Africa, you look at the Sudan area, you look at the Nuba people. The Nuba people consists of, I think, about 58 different clans. They are one tribe, but they consist of 58 different clans. If you look at in West Africa, you look at the Sira people. The Sira people in Senegal, the Sira people, they consist of four or five different ethnic. I think it's four different ethnic clans. So these tribes make up different clans. The 14 major clans includes the Akaya, the Itindi, the Akitutu, the Ambuni, the Amia, the Armeni, the Amati, the Trappers, the Anzanu, the Azio, the Asi, the Atago, the Atiu, blacksmiths in bed, and ethnology. So these are the major clans, and you see that they have blacksmiths in here. Like a lot of these different things, when we talk about these tribes broke up into these many different clans, many of these different clans might be because of different make up different families. Many of these clans may make up other different roles, elder roles, political roles, um, 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 blacksmith, which is important. So the blacksmith becomes its own clan. The potterer, such and such, becomes its own clan. So this what makes up a lot of these different clans. And the 11 minor clans are the Adini, the Akamini, the Aku, the Amini, the Amakaba, the Amano, the Amoo, the Amati, the Inlino, the Anini, and the Atozo. And again, excuse me, because I know I may be mispronouncing a lot of these names. The Akaba community has various rites of passage, such as circumcision, which is used to practice, and both boys and girls are no longer done on one girl because it has become illegal according to the Kenya laws. This marks the graduation from childhood to adulthood. And a lot of these rites of passages deal with circumcision. Not every ethnic group deals with circumcision on the male and female. A lot of them just deal with the male being circumcised, but you have had in the past women who has been circumcised through their initiatory rite, or as they going through their adult rite. But now a lot of the countries circumcision has become illegal. Marriage, which is still very important to the Kamba community. As a family, it is the basic unity of life. When a young man becomes age, he will look for a girl of his choice, and with her consent, his family will meet her, and the marriage ceremony will be arranged and attended by the whole village. We know also that the marriage is also another rights passage. You have the adulthood, right? Which I have a surprise later on when we talk about the marriage rites ceremony. Not at this particular time, but I'll be announcing something soon around rites of passage. But the rites of passage is, you know, you have the birthing, you have the birth, the naming, the adulthood, um, and from the adulthood you have the marriage rite. Childbirth is the naming. Sex before marriage is highly prohibited. Once the girl joins the groom family and gives birth to her first child, the child is named after the mother-in-law or the father, depending on the gender of the child. Now, this is not according to every um, ethnic group in Africa. This is just according to their tribe. I mean, you have so many when you talk about the naming ceremony. Um, you know, it's some have get names before the birth. Some, well, most wait till after the birth. The baby does not exist until it has a name, and some ethnic groups wait a particular time before they actually give the name. Some children have several, 8 different names as they go through their different rites of passage. Some through childbirth and having name, their name is connected to their destiny. So every time that their name is being called, they understand what their path and their destiny is. Mother-in-law depends on the gender of the child. The mother is closely helped by the sister-in-law, and the child is a girl. She grows up as close relationship with her grandmother, learning how to learning to be responsible woman. And if it is a boy, he is taught to be taught by his grandfather. During the colonial era, British colonial officials considered the Kamba to be the premier warlike race of Africa. The Akaba themselves appear and embrace this label by entitling in the colonial army in large numbers. After a confidential describing the Kamba serving in the King African Rifle, which was called the KAR, Britain Eastern Africa Colonial Army, as loyal soldiers of the Queen during the Mau emergency. A press release by the East African Command went to characterize the Kamba as the fighting race. These sentiments were echoed by other colonial observers in the early 1950s who deemed the Kamba a hardy, virile, courageous, and mechanical-minded tribe, considered by many officers to be the best soldierly material in Africa. The Kamba supplied the KAR, again, which is the King African Rifles, with the aspiring soldiers at a rate that was 3 to 4 times their percentage of the overall Kenya population. Here's just a picture of some of the Akaba soldiers, the KAR soldiers that was served in the colonial war. Here's another picture on the left-hand side. The Kaba people were also very brave and successful, resisting the attempt by the British colonialism to seize their livestock and ambulance livestock control legislation in 1938. So you can see they served in the colonial war at a particular time, and then they later on they resisted the colonial war. They fought against the colonials for trying to siege their livestock. This was in 1938. The peaceful fought the British until the laws was repealed. The Akaba people are the original African descents that founded the city of Kabakyu and the important central department of Afro-Paraguayan community, and I'm pronouncing the name wrong. The Kabakyu people of Para are known famously in South America for their awesome, intense, and lively tradition of African drumming and dancing performance. The Akaba are known for I ain't even try to pronounce the name, but it's a city in South America, as the Artagas Q or the Blacks of Kamba Q. They arrived in the Paraguay, I'm trying to pronounce it, the Paraguay, as a member of the regions of 250 spearmen and women who accompanied General Host Garvis Ativis, the independent revolutionary leader of the Eastern bound current Arjuna and his exile of Paraguay in 1820. So they were, again, they were soldiers in the Colonial War, and then this General Host, who set up many revolts against the Colonial uh, um, um, that was in the region. They ended up escaping and fleeing into South America, and he took a lot of those soldiers into South America with them. So you will see in this particular area, you will see the originators who established this country in South America. These are people that came from East Africa into South Africa, the Akamba people. Music and dance, undoubtedly the most spectacular manifestation of the traditional Kaba culture was their dancing, performing, and throbbing Pollock rhythm drum beats. It was characteristic by the exceptional acrobatic leaps of the somersaults, which flung dancers into the air. Their styles of playing was similar to that of the equally dispersed traditionals of the Ibu and the Chaku. The drummers would hold their long drums between their legs and would also dance. The Kabas of the Paraguay in South America still perform this traditional dance. Here is the drummers that they're talking about right here, these long drums that the drummers would have. Drums, the Agomi. The Agomi served three main performances. Also, they talk about those dancing performances that they did, those different. I think I got a picture on them doing different acrobats. You can see that their dancing styles with those acrobats is somewhat similar to if you look in East Nigeria, you will see the Igbo people in that region doing some of the same particular dances. You can go back, I did a video 2 years ago, Africa Dance, Dance, Dance. And on that video, I talk about their acrobatic dancing. I can't remember exactly what the dance is called. And I show a video of actually them doing the flipping, the front was flips, the back was flips, the running and jumping on top of each other and stacking on each other, which was pretty neat. So you can go check that out again. It's African Dance, 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 and then I did a part 2 on Masi Warrior Clan like page, our like page on Facebook, and I'm gonna bring a questionnaire later on. Maybe at the end of this week on the new website. We'll talk about the new website up in a little bit, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But the drums are the igumi. The igumi serves the three main purposes of the Kaba life, and each purpose could determine by beat. The following is adapted from the sleeve notes, the Akaba drums. 1, 3 heavy drums beat, and 2 to 3 minutes break sounds and warning to the village of the approaching enemy. 2, a single continuous beat was meant to remain villages that it was time to meet somewhere from where all would go and help cultivate the Shaba forms of colleagues in there. 3, a heavy single stroke of drums followed by the continuous whistling was a call from help from the neighbors when, for instance, a hut was and fire and cattle rustle had raided the cattle boma. So you can see they're actually bagging up some of the things that I talk about on my presentation I did on African drums. African drums are the oldest communication. You can catch that, I think it's either on Kofi Piesie TV or it's on Masi Warrior Clan YouTube channel. And I talk about how drums before is the oldest. I think that's what it's the oldest communication. You know what I'm saying? So they use drums to communicate with each other. We know that they use drums during slavery to communicate with other different plantations when revolts was finna get ready to jump off. And we talk about, and also we talked about in that presentation, the different methods on how to create these drums and the skins that was layered over the drums that would travel, these sounds would travel miles away. So we talked about the so many different drums dealing with the sound patterns and the sounds and how far the sounds could travel. So the drums was used and just about, if you look in any different ethnic groups, the drums was used and every part or every aspect of African life. The drums were there. If you was getting married, the drums were there. If you was planning, the drums was there. If you was having a festival, the drums were there. Rites of passages, the drums was there when you was the exile, well, not exile, when you was brung back into the community and you was noticed, or the community would now recognize you from being a boy or a girl, from going from a boy girl to a man and a woman. So drums was used in every aspect of African life. And again, you can see here with the Akamba people in Kenya in East Africa, you know, again, the 3 heavy drums beats and the 2 or 3 minutes break sounds. This will warn the village of approaching enemies. You know, then a single continuous beat, you know what I'm saying? It meant to some of the villagers to help cultivate the form, to help, you know what I'm saying, to help cultivate or to help some of those their colleagues in the village. Then another, I think the heavy single stroke drums, which it says here, the continual whistling was help from the neighbors when instance of huts was fire and cattle rustles to raid off cattle and boma. So drums are the oldest form of communication, because we have to keep in mind this is how they was able to communicate with each other, because cell phones didn't exist, internet didn't exist. Whenever the Igomi drums was used in celebration, it was first warmed in the sun to obtain a correct timbre. During the dance, a number of them could be used. I wish T'Challa was here so he probably could give us some more insight on why they would heat or warm the drum up before they was able to use the drum. And again, these drums and a lot of these different drums are heavy. You can see the brother in the background and of the Igomi drum. These drums were very heavy. Some of those had to have straps on them. And I showed on a previous slide a young brother the same way. He's bent down because these drums are so heavy to hold. Drumming dance, the Kalumi, Mlumni drum songs and dance were traditional performed by women and comprised of 2 Kilumi drums accompanied by the eulations of singing and leading singers backed by 2 other women vocalists. Usually the drummers compose and sing too. Formerly for old women, the Kiluma is now danced to even by men. The Kalumi is one of the few songs and dance that traditionalists still perform in Ukamani. One session of the Kalumi dance could last about half an hour, an entire performance for something like 8 hours. So it was originally for the elder women in the community, and then now you have men or elder men able to perform the dance as well. So and you can see the elder women right here, the Akaba elder women in the background dancing. Other drum dances, and here is another. Here's on the right hand side is the Akabi Mbini dance, and they were very acrobatic when it came to this dance. And I talk about too that when you look at you go back and you look in northeastern Nigeria, and you look at the dance that it's escaping my mind right now. Some of the same dances that the Akaba people in Eastern Africa, it is similar to those people in West Africa and East Nigeria, the Igbo people, with their different acrobatic dancing styles and techniques. The following is adapted from the sleeves noted to the Akaba drums. The Bini, this dance is for young unmarried people and because of its tiring dance. So we know a while ago with the Kilume dance, it specifically deal with the elderly women. And then later on, the elderly men was able to actually take part in the dance. Now the Ibini dance, the acrobatic dance, we know the elders, can't get out there and do all these different types of acrobatics. So this particular dance style and technique was for the younger men in the community. This dance is for young unmarried people, and because of its tiring pace, it has a shortened session. One session lasts less than 10 minutes. Its instruments are set as 4 drums and 3 whistles. Dance in pairs as it gets to the climate when the male dancers, the Anik, jumps about 4 feet into the air in somersault. And again, here's a picture on the side. And you can see the young brother here with this same drum that they use, the Ibami drum, which is, like I say, is a heavy drum. And a lot of times you will see images of the drum strapped to the back, and they always boot it over. Here was another picture of the combat dancers. This is in Machacos. We talked about the 4 different towns that the Akamba people may live in Kenya. And you can see the sister, she got hers decorated pretty heavy. These are these same heavy drums, and you can see, I don't know what they doing, look like they on top of, flipping on top of someone's back. So the Nudulu, the most popular dance among the Kabi teenagers. It is a condition that any boy attending the Nudulu session must be circumcised, for it is the Idulu dance that anyone chooses as a partner for life. So no souls, in order to participate in this dance, which is a popular teenager dance, one must be circumcised. The Kasango, this is a Thanksgiving dance for all ages, both young and old. It is performed only when the village has had a good harvest. During the celebration, a white goat is slaughtered and blood pouring under the kitutu tree, and it is meat left near the tree of Mugulu. And again, we talked about their cosmology a while ago, and their cosmology is actually based around them migrating from one place and migrating into migrating into Kenya. Something else I want to speak on real quick. I forgot what I was going to say. It may come back to me in a minute. But the Mawasa dance involves 2 drums, one small, one large, and one founded in northern Kitu. While not primarily used for dancing, Mwasa served as an accompany while others enjoyed yuca beer. While Mwasa is a relative new drum beat, which comes from the combination of the Nzamara from the Jirama, one of the 9 tribes of the Makeda, and the original Kamba in Gomi. It came into existence during the Second World War when the Jirama and the Kaamba soldiers served together in the colonial army. Here is the dance that there are the Kaba Mwasa dance. Here's another image here. Them performing the dances with those drums, those heavy drums. You'll keep that on long because it's owned by somebody. Songs. The Kambas have many kinds of songs. Each type has a name. The songs include the Mbata, Saya, Kuvala, the Imyala, general social commentary, and scratching attach the Izuo against miscreants. The Lulabas, a song for circumcision, marriage, work, and huts or youth. Circumcision songs have many names. The Agakula, the Ingakali, or the Kakali, or the Ududu. Unmarried girls song Mayo, mourning songs at newly married girls' homes to mourn losing their Kalis, while thatching, threshing, and digging people commonly work to the rhythm of the song. So they have different, for whatever the circumstances may be, or certain event, or something that may happen. They have certain songs. They have names for those songs. I mean, they have names for their songs for certain events or circumstances that may have happened. Wata was the most significant social occasion among the Kaba before colonialization. During the Wata, people gathered, sang, and danced with the Kitutu or the Kiyaka, and especially cleared pieces of land between 2 and 3 villages. People mingled at the Wata, and many youth met their future spouses. Wata was organized by the Atiti, select by the older men and women. Wata happened during the dry season and was forbidden during planting, weeding, and harvesting time. At the Wata, both individuals and groups sang with or without musical instrument using drums. Many types of drums were used for different dances. So a lot of different groups will get together at a particular time, and this was a big event for those different tribes. Different villages sometimes held dances competitions. Charms and magics were used to win these competitions, supposedly by lessons of opponents vigorous in dancing or successfully deflecting the opponent. Between January and March, Wata Wa Mu, I ain't even trying to pronounce that word, which is the song of knocking, occurred. These kinds of watas happening at night. It started at the Howe homestead with youth singing loudly while gathering their friends and moving from village to village. Before free to wandering at night, young men surrendered outside girls' huts. A girl father would tell the group, stop clamoring, leave the compound. This signals that that he would allow his daughter to go with them. If he said nothing, the youth would wait patiently, later leaving without her, but reluctantly, after many youths joined the procession, they went on to Kitutu and or any open space nearby where the water continued till down. So the youth, they went into different communities to try to get more people to participate in the Wata dance. Here is some elderly people sitting on top of those drums. Here's another elder, the Kaba musicians group that played in the styles of the Kaluma, which we talked about earlier, the Kaluma dance, which was originally for the elder women. This dance, and then later on, the elder man was able to partake or participate in the Kalumba dance. This is the Watawa Kalimba. They are also from the Kamba ethnic community, the Ukamba Wakitu. And that's it, man. These are my sources right here. I just wanted to touch on the Kaba people. You know, I actually was trying to do a whole day on the Akaba people in Kenya, which it didn't plan out the way I like I wanted to plan out last week. So I went back and because I wanted to actually talk about these people before actually I talked about John and Mbiti. Like I said last week, I did a whole dedication on John and Mbiti. John and Mbiti, again, these are his people. So I intentionally wanted to talk about the Akaba people, talk about how they were master craftsmen, how they were warlike people, and they served in the Colonial War. And then they eventually went into South Africa, started their own province, you know, and talk about, you know, the different dances and the songs and what their songs mean to the community, what their dances mean to the community, and just walk y'all through their cosmology. You know, again, like I said, if you study different ethnic groups' cosmology, then you can understand also the psychology or the mindset of a particular group. So, I mean, this is all I have on the people. I hope the thing was informative. And man, that's all. Like I said, that's all I have. And then y'all got any? And I got this other slide I wanted to put on here. I thought I put it on here. Anybody on the panel got anything? I ain't even looked in the chat neither. They do dances at Soul Circus, the acrobatic dance, Black African Pride Flame. Ain't nobody. I'm trying to see if anybody got any questions in the chat. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. I'm gonna go to something real quick. Y'all. Y'all still on here with me? Or y'all went to sleep or?
Yeah, we here. I've been trying to share the show this whole time. Facebook done kicked me out and everything.
Yeah, it's something going on with Facebook. Like I said, I can't even share. I can't even share, man. Hold on, let me no, I'm finna end me. I don't stop sharing. Let me know, y'all, if I don't stop sharing.
Yeah. You stop.
All right. Let me go back in here. No. I wanna go. Yeah, let me go on the desktop. Sure. Wow, this ain't what I want. Can y'all, am I sharing? No, I'm not.
Yeah, I see it.
You see it? All right, hold on.
Let's see if we can see it on YouTube.
What are you trying to share? Your sources?
No. I already shared my sources. I was actually trying to go to my let me see something. Let me do this. All right.
I see your desktop now.
All right, hold on. Let me see. All right.
And I don't know what the delay is on the YouTube side. So
what about my Facebook page?
Yeah.
It's showing on YouTube.
Okay, you see the Facebook page?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What about now? Y'all see the website?
Yeah, it's up there.
Okay. Yeah, just real quick too. I want to touch on the website, man. We officially have a website up. It's www.kofipiesie.tv. This website is not just put up for us to sell our products off of this website, but you can buy it. We everybody know that we got a project coming out on the 25th, and you can actually go right now and purchase the book on the website, but that's totally up to y'all. I know some people want discounts, some people don't want discount. We have one person already that went on and purchased the book. We don't have a promo code. So Monday, I should have a promo code up there. We're giving 20% off on the book that we're coming out with on the 25th. If you want to order the book now, you can go on and purchase the book now. You can go into the learning market. Let me click on to the learning market. You click on to the learning market, and at the bottom it has the book. At the bottom, Spirits of the Mossy. We're asking that once you know, right now the book on Amazon is going to be $19.99. You can purchase the book on Amazon on the 25th, or you can purchase the book through the website. Right now, we're taking pre-orders for the book. So not right now, but we want a Wednesday. I'm asking to Wednesday, even though we had the promo code, I'll have the promo code up hopefully tomorrow evening. But I'm asking to Wednesday, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know, if we put it up tomorrow, y'all can go ahead and start ordering off, getting the 20% off once you put the promo code in now. But some people say they don't want the discount. They want to support and buy the book now. So if you want to buy the book now, it's operational. You can go on, buy the book now. But if you add to the cart, I'm showing now, if you add to the cart, you hit the checkout. Well, let me move this out of the way because this is in my way. You hit the checkout. It's some steps that you have to go through, which y'all already know, but I'm asking that y'all don't go in as a guest checkout. Go in and register to the website. Register to the website. Once you register to the website, hit continue. It's gonna walk you through the steps, which it is gonna ask, you know, for your your information, and this way it allows us and it allows you to be able to see, you know what I'm saying, get stuff firsthand. You'll be able to check on your order, you know what I'm saying. We'll be able to see who ordered and everything, who is on the page, which we'll be able to see it too. Once you purchase the item anyway, we get a notification letting us know when people are purchasing whatever it is on here that we're selling. So I'm asking that you register to the website. Once you go on, it's no money, just register to the website. So the learning market, go into the learning market. Everything is active, it's ready to go. Once you put in all your information, you're able to purchase the book. You'll be able to purchase the book through our PayPal, which is Kofi Piesie TV PayPal. So you'll be able to purchase the book through there. Monday evening, you should be able to, if you want that 20% discount, you'll be able to get the book at a 20% discount up until the 25th. After the 25th, after the 25th, the promo code is going to come down, and you'll be able to you'll get the book at the full price. Again, you can order it off of KofiPiesieTV.com, or you can get it off of Amazon.com. Either way, you'll be supporting us either way. So, you know, again, just go to the learning market, put your information in there, you know, and boom, you know, on the 20, and we'll be sending the books out. We'll be mailing the books out to those who purchase the book off the website. And Amazon do what they got to do on their end. If you get it, you order the book out through Amazon. So I mean, so this is the website. I'm not gonna go through, but I'll just talk about the website real quickly too. Again, we talked about the web. The website is not just actually for a product, because we got, this is volume 1. We're actually going to be having more volumes coming out. I'm actually going to have a book coming out as well, which will be on here. We also going to be doing apparel pretty soon. We're talking about doing with volume 2. Actually, the pre-orders, those maybe the first 10 or maybe the first 15 that order volume 2, which is going to be coming real soon. Also, we're going to be doing shirts. So maybe the first 10 or 15 people will be able to get with the book, or be able to get a shirt with the book for free. And then after the whatever that date for volume 2, then you know you'll have to buy the book and then buy the shirt separately in the cart. But the website is dope because of articles. We got articles. I don't have but 2 articles on here right now, and those are on Kofi Piesie. It's on here, but you can also go to Kofi Piesie writtencompositions.com, which I'm not going to be doing too much of anything over there no more, because we have an official website and I can upload new articles, old articles on here. So right now on the website, I only have 2 articles. I have the Secret Society, which was my last article that I put out maybe a month and a half ago. It's on this website. And the beautiful African Herit, please stop using the other N word. It's also here on here, but we got new articles that is going to be coming on here by the team as well as me on here. But also, you can look at some of our videos. We have videos already uploaded on the website that we already did from Mossy Warrior Clan and Kofi Piesie TV. There's already well, actually Kofi Piesie TV videos on here, but we'll be uploading Mossy Warrior Clan videos on here as well. We're going to be engaging with the community, far as right here. Let me go back to the home page. It's gonna actually be like a learning center too. So we only have one thing here. We just got the website built. We appreciate a brother Saw build the website. And we only have one thing on here right now. It's called Test Your Knowledge. So we're gonna be uploading quizzes. And the quizzes may be something from a previous YouTube video that we may have done. It may be also Shawn have been talking about, which was a great idea that we're going to try to implement in doing like 10-minute videos, 10-minute videos, uploading the video and following after the video is a quiz. So right now, if you want to take a test, you can go to on the homepage. Shawn has his coming of age video that he did on here. And once you look at the video, following behind the video is a quiz. You click onto the quiz. Once you click onto the quiz, it'll take you to our quiz page, and you answer the quiz. The quiz is not going to be long. I think this first quiz, I think, is of Shawn still on. I think it's about 4 or 5 questions, so the quizzes won't be long. You answer them. Once you answer them and submit them, we'll automatically know you took the quiz. It'll give you a grade right after you take the test. It'll notify us who took the test, you know, who passed the test, and maybe we'll we'll send out certificates, because we have option to send certificates out. If you pass the quiz, maybe we'll do like a whole session of quizzes around a certain type of thing, and then each week we'll upload a quiz, and you take this quiz, and the person that answer the get the most questions right on these quizzes, we'll maybe send a certificate out, you know, and send you a free book, you know what I'm saying, that we got coming out on the 25th, or send you some free PDF books that you can add to your arsenal, or send you some book, you know. But we'll figure it out. So again, it's also, this website is a learning center, so we'll be interacting with people on the website. So be looking forward to a lot of uploads of videos from the YouTube, as well as 10-minute videos with quizzes. But we'll also have some of our favorite videos in the video section, where you can go on the video on the website, or you can go actually to some of our videos and click on it without even having to go on YouTube and watch the videos straight from off of our website. Right now we don't have, but the coronavirus, COVID in Africa, I did maybe a month ago, and then the one we did after that, Kofi Piesie family, where we put up a crazy name, but it actually wasn't the name of it. It was why we are attracted to misinformation, pseudoism, conspiracy theorists, and who should be held accountable. You can watch it right off the website. And the presentation that T'Challa Bangara, who is a member of Kofi Piesie research team, he did something on remaining centered. So we only have 3 of those, but like I said, we just got the website back. And we're going to be uploading lots of other stuff, lots of other content, but we're definitely going to be dealing with these quizzes. And you know, and then, you know, y'all can leave. We got a little thing where y'all able to leave messages on here. So if y'all got any input, once you read the book, once you read the articles that's on here, the up and coming articles that we may have on here, or even ideas as far as what we're doing with our quizzes and uploading videos, you know, you can leave it down here in the feedback. We'll get your feedback. Just leave your name, your number if you want to, or leave your name, your email address, leave your concerns or whatever it may be. You also can contact us at info@kofipiesietv.com. That is one of the research team email addresses. We also have our own personal email addresses on here as well. We have our social media information on here. We have what Kofi Piesie research team, who are the Kofi Piesie research team. So if you click on research about, but if you click on the research team, it'll take you to the research team. Each one of the researchers, it is small bio of who these individuals are. If you don't know who these people are, but you should know who all these individuals are. But it kind of goes in a little bit of detail, small, about the people on the Kofi Piesie research team. We also have a suggestion reading for those, you know, we always have people acquiring us of what we're reading or what we should start off reading. So we have a whole list of books on the website that we recommend people getting in African philosophy and pharaonic period. I know y'all heard Saber Wujao mention this book on numerous occasions. I co-sign that. This is also one of my books that I go to a lot. Is my go-to book by Theophilo Banga. So this is a great read. It's a pretty thick book. So this is a book that we recommend. Um, Also another book that we all recommend, Encyclopedia of African Religion by Molifi Ashanti and Ama Mazama. This is another one of my go-to book, but the team has used this book on many occasions. African Religion and Philosophy by John S. Mbiti is another book I recommend as a go-to good book to me. This is another reason why I did a dedication uh, presentation to him, and my chapters in the book that's coming out is dedicated to John M. Mbiti. If you're not familiar with his works, just Google him, go to Amazon.com, go type in his name, and you'll see all of his works, his texts that he had put out. You can also go to the show I did last week. I talk about John M. Mbiti also, and who he is, and his contributions, as well. I'm not gonna go through the list, but these are some good books, you know what I'm saying? So I advise everybody, once you go to the website, if you don't have any of these books in your archives, on your bookshelves, please get these books. We have a small video up here. You can click. It's not us, it's an individual that's recommended his five personal books. I co-sign those books. I have each one of those books that he talks about, and I have read each one of those books that he has talked about. So those are good ones, but we're gonna be uploading another video here soon. Maybe next week we're gonna do a show. Kofi Piesie research team will be doing a show on our own personal books. Why we recommend these books, and then we'll upload that video to the channel. So maybe next week, Kofi Piesie TV, we'll be doing. We're gonna be doing it. So we'll be doing it, and y'all can check it out in real time. And then if you miss it, you can go in the archives on Kofi Piesie TV, or if you're browsing through the website and you want to click on the video, you click on the video, and you can watch the video of our personal books that we recommend and why we recommend these books to the people. So I may be doing something dealing with the beginners, people coming into the knowledge but don't know where to start out. So I may pull out maybe 2 or 3 books on this is where you should start out when you first coming into information, if you want to understand about African culture, African traditions, um, um, you know, the kidnapping trade, and so forth. So that may be what the 3 books I come out with for those that may be beginners. Somebody, Shawn may start somewhere else. I don't know why some may start somewhere else. Sutek may be start somewhere else. But yeah, I'm not gonna go through all the website, but y'all can go to the website, browse through the website, click on the different pages and see what we have. Please support the team. Please, like I said, we'll be uploading numerous of quizzes and videos where y'all be able to look at. We want to turn this also into a learning center. This also will be a place where you can contact Kofi Piesie research team directly. This will be a place where you able to purchase anything that we're putting out, whether it's books, articles, um, shirts, hats, whatever it may be, because we're going to start venturing off in other things beside books, especially with the shirts. Next book, we'll be giving away a shirt with the book for those that pre-order the book. But man, that's it, man. Let me stop sharing my screen. I'm looking at 2 damn computers. Um, Let me stop sharing my screen. All right. So we appreciate everybody that tuned in to watch the show. I'm trying to get better and not having long presentations. I think I'm getting better and better with putting together presentations without the presentations being too drawn out and too long. We got to start putting together these 2 and 3 and 4 hours, which we don't do no 2 and 3 with a lot of my favorite channels are doing it. And we were in that same category, but we trying to get out of that too, of doing shows 2, 3, and 4 hours. So we're trying to do better with the presentation as far as long presentations, because we'll do a long presentation And then we'll have a discussion after the presentation, which makes the show even longer. But again, like I said, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Let me go through the chat and see if anybody got any questions. Anybody on the panel got anything, man, before I close out the show?
Good bill, man. Make sure y'all be looking out for this project to drop. Get your pre-orders in, and let's get to it. Good show though, man.
I also want to say, man, I'm just gonna say this, man, and I don't care. You know, we support a lot of people. We support a lot of people, and we asking that y'all support us. And I'm speaking to those that support. We have supported with their works, whether it's DVDs, whether it's CDs, whether it's shirts, hats, shoes, books, articles, YouTube channels, interviews, whatever it is, journals. We supported y'all. We asking that y'all support us, because it's finna get to a point with me. I'm finna stop supporting people that don't support me, because I've been observing for a while that I support everybody. And if I have to start pulling out books and pulling out shirts and caps and DVDs to show these people that I'm supporting y'all, I'm through the years, I'm spending my money. I could be doing something else with my money, but I'm spending my money to support y'all because I want to support y'all. I believe in y'all campaign. I believe in y'all work. You know, we asking that y'all do the, you know, y'all do the same thing for us. Y'all support us. So please support us when this book come out. Again, this is volume 1. We're going to be putting out another volume real soon. And a wave of other books possibly may be coming behind after we put out volume 2, man. So please support. Also, please subscribe to the channel. Again, peace to everybody that tuned in. Peace to those that may be coming later on and listen to this in the archives. I appreciate y'all. You know, those that stayed tuning in, though, appreciate those popped in and popped out. I know I could be boring, or we can be boring at times, but I'm glad to be boring. I'm not with the antics. I'm not with the shenanigans. I'm not with the disrespect. And I know that's what our people is wanting to see, is wanting to like. So when you come to Mossy Warrior Clan YouTube channel, or you even come to Kofi Piesie TV research, Kofi Piesie TV on YouTube, you know, we don't have 100 and 200 people in the chat, because we're not entertaining, we're not talking about anybody, and we're not being controversial. We're trying to be respectful. Now, we crack a little jokes on each other. We be entertaining as far as cracking jokes on each other, you know what I'm saying? That's cool because we family, you know what I'm saying? But for this disrespecting and cracking jokes on other people, versus this, versus that, to get some attention, you are clickbaiting people to get people in. We did that one time to prove a point, and that was the video that we got up on there. But again, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Appreciate everybody for supporting us through the years. These past few years, we've been on YouTube, Kofi Piesie TV, Mossy Warrior Clan. We appreciate the people that's been supporting, the people that's still riding with us when we the first conception of Kofi Piesie TV and the conception of Mossy Warrior Clan YouTube channel, man. So we appreciate y'all, man. Y'all could have been doing anything else with y'all time, but y'all came and listened to what we had to say. Hope somebody learned something about the Akamba people in Kenya, which is in Eastern Africa, which is John Mbiti's people. You can go research them. I could have did a whole lot on them. I could have went into a whole lot of things, but again, like I said, trying to keep it short, trying to keep it sweet. That's all I got, man. We'll see y'all. We'll be back again on Kofi Piesie TV at about a 5:30. I'll be doing something, a presentation called "Who is Richard Wright?" And I forgot the subtitle to it, but I think y'all want to tune in for that. It's going to be informative, and if this brother don't motivate and don't inspire nobody, I don't know who will. He's a Mississippian. I'm from Mississippi. He's a Mississippian. I did some field work. I went to actually the place that he actually is from, which is Roxy, Mississippi. Took some pictures. I didn't put all the pictures in there that I took in areas. I talked to a few people. I talk about that on the show, but this guy is very inspiring, and he has motivated me to do what I'm finna start, what y'all finna see the rest of 2020 and 2021. Y'all gonna be like, dang, I'm telling you. So this brother is definitely gonna motivate and is gonna inspire you, because I already knew about him, because I already talked about him before. And again, he's from Mississippi. And I talked about him on the origins. What is the origin of Black Power? And the first time I seen Black Power was with Stokely Carmichael, but no Black Power was on the scene before, or the word Black Power was on the scene with Richard Wright, before you even get to a Stokely Carmichael, before even the Black Power movement jumped off, or even before people started transitioning from the civil rights movement into the Black Power movement. Richard Wright was talking about it, and he wrote about it, and I talked about it in the origins of what is the origin of Black Power. I think that's what it was, the title of. It's on Marcy Warrior Clan or Kofi Piesie TV. I don't know which one it was, but that was a good presentation as well. So y'all can go check that out. But I'm gonna go further in depth to who this guy is. And again, he's very inspiring and he's very motivational. And I got a lot of stuff highlighted in yellow. And I explain why I got a lot of stuff highlighted in yellow. But as I go through the slides, y'all are gonna understand why I got what I got highlighted in yellow when it comes to him. But again, we'll see y'all at 5:30 p.m. You don't want to miss this presentation. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss this. It's very motivational. It's very inspiring. I'm telling you, it's very inspiring, because it really inspired me. So we out, man. We'll see y'all next time. Again, like I say, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Black African Power. Y'all move. Please move responsibly. Do not move irresponsibly. Please, please, please don't be a danger to yourself, and please don't be a danger to others around you.